Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher and founder of Taoism, dispensed profound wisdom that men often fail to understand until later in life when regret truly sets in. Seeking status, wealth, and pleasure, young men drive themselves to exhaustion, chasing illusory dreams. Yet fulfillment lies not in what we pursue and attain, but how we choose to live based on timeless virtues that bring simplicity, compassion, and inner peace. By learning life's greatest lessons around humility, acceptance, discretion, and self-awareness early on, much hardship could be unwinded into peaceful progress. Let go of ego and embrace humility. Lao Tzu frequently warns against the pitfalls of pride and vanity, which he saw as chief causes of suffering. Yet the ego's desire to protect a positive self-image drives many to inflate their merits while hiding weaknesses, lest their fragile confidence collapse. This fuels denial, defensiveness, and hostility when challenged or confronted with failure. The virtue of simplicity over indulgence. Endless accumulation of material pleasures rarely satisfies for long, often leaving people desiring more. Yet, voluntary simplicity centered on life's essentials animates life's true meaning. He who knows he has enough is rich. While ascetic deprivation is unnecessary, periodic fasting from overstimulation helps recalibrate the spirit much as technology breaks recharge creativity. Occasional solitude, quietness, and stillness are balms as well. Cultivating compassion creates connections. Caring for others as oneself lays the foundation for solid relationships and social harmony. But many default to only looking for number one, seeing fellow citizens as competitors in life's narrow lane. As Lao Tzu warned, this scarcity mindset, fueled by the fear of the unfamiliar, breeds resentment, fragmentation, and conflict. Yet studies show exposure and shared experience reliably bridle tribal tendencies. Flow with life's changes rather than resist. The ancient Greek aphorism, "one cannot step in the same river twice," resonates with teachings to ride life's currents rather than flailing against inevitable change. We waste energy trying to force outcomes no individual can control stubbornly, directing efforts only where impact is possible, while surrendering the unknowable future to chance is better than adapting serenely as events unfold. This is Wu Wei, effortless action, born not from indifference, but pragmatic clarity. Inner peace through harmonizing mind and body. Fragmenting our bodily existence from an intellectual life breeds imbalance and distress. Much contemporary science affirms this mind-body continuum. Wisdom from understanding oneself. Indeed, many stumble through decisions based on external rewards without asking what future aligns with their inner values. We all contain multitudes holding competing needs and ambitions that must be identified and prioritized as part of the eternal self-realization journey. Times of radical change in industry, identity, or relationships shake foundations but present openings too if we have done the hard preparatory work of asking without flinching, "Who am I?" and what matters the most. Living in moderation for balance. All good things in excess turn poisonous. Yet too many make forced paths, sacrificing health, relationships, and passion to chase extremist visions. How many heart attacks and neglected families result from blind careers, tunnel vision, or endless pursuit of material trophies? Lao Tzu believed that when one lives in moderation, they are more likely to achieve a sense of inner peace and contentment. By avoiding excess and extremes, one can maintain a calm and steady state of mind that is conducive to overall well-being. In this way, moderation can help individuals find balance in their lives and cultivate a sense of harmony with the world around them. According to Lao Tzu, moderation is not about denying oneself pleasure or enjoyment, but rather about finding a middle way that allows for a healthy and sustainable lifestyle. By practicing moderation in all things, one can achieve a sense of balance that leads to a greater sense of fulfillment and happiness. Ultimately, Lao Tzu believed that moderation was the key to living a meaningful and fulfilling life, and that by embracing moderation, individuals could find a sense of balance and harmony that would lead to a more peaceful and content existence. Open your mind before opening your mouth. Those who speak do not know. Those who know do not speak. Lao Tzu. According to Lao Tzu, when we open our minds before opening our mouth, we can cultivate greater clarity, wisdom, and understanding in our communication. By taking the time to reflect on our thoughts and feelings, we can avoid hasty or harmful words that may cause conflict or misunderstanding. Instead, by speaking from a place of mindfulness and awareness, we can communicate more effectively and authentically with others. Lao Tzu teachings reminds us of the power of words and the impact they can have on our relationships and interactions with others. By opening our minds before speaking, we can cultivate greater empathy, compassion, and connection with those around us. Ultimately, Lao Tzu's wisdom encourages us to approach communication with mindfulness and intention, speaking from a place of authenticity and wisdom that resonates with our true selves. Non-action. Non-action does not mean inactivity or laziness, but rather aligning oneself with the natural flow of the universe and acting in accordance with the way. Lao Tzu believed that by practicing Wu Wei, individuals could achieve harmony with the world around them and live in a state of effortless ease. It involves letting go of personal desires and ego-driven actions, and instead letting things unfold naturally without force or resistance. Non-action is about acting spontaneously and in tune with the rhythm of life, rather than trying to exert control or force outcomes. According to Lao Tzu, when one practices Wu Wei, they can experience greater peace, clarity, and abundance in their lives. By surrendering to the natural flow of events and trusting in the wisdom of the universe, individuals can find a sense of balance and fulfillment. This teaches us to cultivate a sense of inner stillness and receptivity, allowing us to respond to situations with greater awareness and wisdom. In conclusion, Lao Tzu's timeless wisdom offers valuable lessons that men may come to regret not following later in life. By embracing simplicity, humility, and non-action, individuals can cultivate inner peace, harmony, and fulfillment. Lao Tzu reminds us to prioritize self-awareness, compassion, and authenticity in our actions, and to let go of ego-driven desires. By following these teachings, men can live a life of wisdom, integrity, and true contentment, free from regret and the full meaning of life.